Hello everyone, I'm Demetrius, aka Minani, and I'm your host of Hot Toddies with Minani podcast. If you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place. Let me explain. Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And best of all, get this, Anchor is totally free. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm, anchor.fm to get started. See you there. Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Hot Toddies with me, Nani, and this is Demetrius, your host. I have with me tonight my daughter Diana.
Hello.
And my daughter Kiana.
Hello.
And what we're going to talk about tonight is text messaging.
Absolutely.
And how it can be misconstrued and how people lose relationships based on text message. Somebody misunderstood what the other person said, and they should have just picked up the phone and made that call. How many of us lost relationships like that?
I lost a few like that, actually.
Who do you think is to blame, you or?
I feel like both parties is to blame, because I feel like one person can be the bigger person and just be like, you know what, let me call this person. Like, I had one of those recently, like somebody called me, like I guess they seen the messages getting on track, and he was like, hold on. And they called and was like, no, I'm saying X, Y, and Z. I just feel like it depends on the relationship of the person, and it depends on who the person is, and if you know how that person is talking.
What you think?
I think some people don't know how to text. Like, they'll put like, alright, like, I don't know, like, the wording of stuff could be miscommunication. Like how you word stuff, and you might as well just call, because if you text it, and then it could be like something that's made out of, like, you know what I mean? Like, something can be put into something that is really not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it do depend on how well you know the person. But also, I think that the person can be having a bad day. We got to keep in mind, like me, I work in the medical field. So at the time, I might be busy and I don't want to lose track of what I'm doing. So I may be really short. But if you know me as a person and you know that I don't get like that, then it shouldn't be an argument. It should be, are you okay today? Just because I usually don't get aggressive like that.
Right.
Technically, I haven't lost any relationships like that, because I just had it happen to me the other day where somebody said something and I was like, I'm not understanding. So I just picked up the phone, because that was somebody that was worth me saving a relationship, and so that it wouldn't go that way. And I know that me and the person got like a smart mouth, so I just picked up the phone and called. But
that's how I feel. But you know how I feel? In the black community, we don't know how to communicate anyway. So you see how you said you asked the person, we should ask the person, like, how are we doing today? That's big right now. Like, communicate to your strong friends. That's how I feel. If you feel like something off in my messages, be like, are you okay? Do we need to talk? If there's something bothering you, people don't do that.
They'd rather just be
get smart. Yeah. Now it's a whole blown out argument when I'm having a bad day, or something serious just happened to me, or I found out something about my family. Anything could have happened to me. Instead of you just being like, okay, this sounds a little off coming from this person. Let me see what's wrong. You're like, oh girl, but you don't gotta da-da-da-da-da. Now we're arguing back and forth. Now we're not talking, and it goes on further.
I also think it's a waste of time. I feel like I just went back and forth with you for a good 25 minutes over something that we could have talked about at 5 or 10 without any aggressive, without it being aggressive. So I feel like it's do you guys feel this way? Like, one day you just keep texting back and forth or arguing with somebody, and then at the end of it, you be like, I just wasted all that time I think I get more frustrated arguing in text. You know, I try not to do it, but I think I get more frustrated, like, never mind. You know, like, that's how I feel, like, never mind. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to text about it. Even in a voice text, like, I feel like, do that before regular texting. So at least I can hear your tone.
Yeah.
Tone is everything.
Voice message. Just voice message me. That's how I feel. You don't have to text. You can voice message. If you have an iPhone, everybody have iPhones these days. Just voice message. It'll make things easier.
Yeah, because you know, you can actually text, and Kiana, you can text me and say something and I'll be like, is she being smart? And then I screenshot it and send it to Diana, but just because that's my daughter, she gonna say, I feel like she being smart. So now that's going, making it escalate as well, because we're assuming that you're being smart instead of saying, are you okay today? You can really simply just have a headache. Where does that come from? Where did that come from that we're going to tell this person what they felt when they text? Oh, you was being smart. Where does that come from? How do we tell somebody how they feel?
You know what? I think that's a black thing. Because I'm not going to lie, I do that. I'm like, oh, you being smart. Like, I don't know, but I don't know where I got it from. I really have no idea, but I really do that. Like,
you do it a lot.
Oh, you're being smart. Are you getting smart? Oh, so you're trying to be smart? Like, I say that. But
y'all just said it to me.
I did?
Yes, you and Drea.
Oh, yeah, I thought you already know.
The whole time I'm texting with Siri because I'm driving. I'm telling Siri to reply.
Oh, Siri, another one. Siri got a smart mouth. Siri don't even say, hold up. Siri don't even say yes no more. Hold on. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. Ooh! That's when you know you got a smart mouth. She ain't say yes, one moment, damn. She said, Girl, what?
Siri, that's not
Siri,
even professional.
No, it's really not. No emojis, no nothing. They don't look like I'm the bad guy because you ain't putting nothing.
I said, wait a minute, did I change the seal on her? Can't you do that, damn? But no, seriously, where do it come from though? Because I really do that. I'll tell you in a heartbeat you being smart.
It's just assuming. It's assuming. I hate that too. Like, that's just like if I say I'm at the bar, the first thing when I come on, you say, you drunk? No, actually I'm not. I'm tipsy.
I do that too.
I hate
I'm
that.
tipsy. I'm actually not drunk. Well,
I am though.
That's my thing. When I go to the bar, the reason I'm going to the bar is to get drunk. I'm not going for another reason. So therefore, get right up walking in the house drunk. That's what I went for. I want to get drunk. We're drinking right now, girl.
I think that's just... And it's not a hot toddy.
At all. It's actually a very strong margarita. Sugar on the rim of my imagination, yeah. We're all going to get here drunk texting in a minute. That's what's crazy. We're talking about texting. Let's get into drunk texting. Have you ladies ever drunk text?
Yes. I text everybody when I'm drunk.
Yes, I did.
Oh, let's get into that.
That's
so
trouble.
I'll just text hello and just see who all respond.
Oh my God.
And I'll make fake dates and never go.
Wow. Oh, that's what you're
just
drunk?
to see if I still got it.
Ooh.
Dun, 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 dun.
We gotta insert the buzzer. Oh, so how much is everybody?
It might be about 3. And I just, send a text hello to all of them. And then
hello?
I wait till they text back and I say, hope all is well, and I want to see you and see what they say.
Oh my God!
See who's,
Key, do you do that?
What?
Do you see if you still got it?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh my! I do not do that.
I mean, I'm not saying like I do it currently, but I've done it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, we talking about past. Yes, I have done it.
Oh.
I don't even have to see because I know for sure.
Yeah, see, usually I'm probably asleep by the time I say, all right, I'm going to be on my way. And they're probably hit to me by now, like, she ain't coming.
So you be drunk texting, but you falling asleep.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that before.
Yeah. I'm already in the bed and I already know that I'm going to sleep.
Wow.
You ever drunk text somebody and then the next day you block them?
Yeah. Yeah. But I just like, Mom, you don't really block people. So
no, I don't block people. And you know why? I think because if I'm gonna have a business, I'll sell it to my enemy, whatever I'm selling. So I'm never gonna block you in case I could sell you anything. I don't know.
I'll fit to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell you. It's just like if I'm a hairdresser. What's the point of me blocking that man when I could do his sister hair, his mother, his cousin, his, so that's what it's about for me. And I feel like if they're not tormenting me or doing something to me, I'd rather ignore your phone call and let it ring a couple times, several times, and ignore you than to actually go through the extreme of just blocking you. No, I don't actually have anybody blocked in my phone.
My block list
must be
very
nice.
hefty.
Must be nice.
Instagram, text messages, all of it.
Yeah,
it's
you're getting blocked. You're getting blocked, especially on Instagram.
Block.
Instagram is more block people.
We're having a block party.
Yeah, I don't really block people. I do have one person blocked. Shit, on Facebook and every avenue. She deserves it. But I won't say no names. My God, girl.
That's my buzzer for the night. I gotta pull out that sound. Yeah. Y'all know I can find it. What's your next question?
I think what should we do about the, how should we overcome this or teach somebody else? Because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to, instead of the messiness in the world, I'm here to spread awareness to save relationships so that we can come, with another way of ignoring that passive aggressive person. You know what I mean? What can we do different to save the actual relationship that's worth saving instead of being like, oh, but I think she was being smart. Look at this. This is what she said. Because if you be smart to me, I still got that text. I did not delete it. It is in the archives. And I will pull it back out if I have to. Just in case.
I think everybody just needs to communicate. That's what I feel like. Communication is key. Like, I could be saying something that's not even trying to be smart, and then somebody can just think I'm being smart the whole time. I'm just really just texting.
How do you even prove your point or get your point across in a text? Because it just goes on and on. I'd rather call you and be like, da 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 da, yeah, and so you can hear my voice.
Maybe when the text messages get into when people when you're going back and forth in text messages, how people get riled up. Like, you can tell from text messages. I don't know if it's just me, but I can tell through text messages. Like, all right, well, maybe I should just, I wasn't trying to get smart. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe that's when you should, communicate other than texting. Because text is not going to get you nowhere. You got to call that person, or when you see that person again, I wasn't trying to, be no smart tip or anything.
Oh, that's the grandbaby. That's the grandbaby.
Baby alert. Can't you pause it?
Grandbaby is here. Grandbaby's here. Yeah, I feel like communication is definitely key in most situations, but a lot of people don't know how to communicate. So I just say, I think that before the texts get out of hand, if it's a relationship that's really worth saving, pick up the phone and call the person. Make sure you're on the same vibe. Make sure you're on one accord so that it don't, get out of hand, or now your friend or family members, y'all beefing, or it's now it's a problem. What do you think?
I think the same thing. I think communication is key to all relationships.
She the main one that be arguing with everybody.
And whatever else you got going on.
So you learned your lesson?
Learn my lesson.
Oh, wow.
But you said you think somebody should call. You feel like now you'll be the person that would like actually call. Or actually ignore. Oh, you're not gonna be the better person. I mean, is it hard? Because for me, it's easier for me to ignore you if you text me and get smart. It's hard for you, ain't it?
I'm getting smart. Text message, status, whatever.
Is it hard? Half the time you can't even find your phone.
I feel like I'm just.
She'd be like, where's my phone? Where's my AirPod?
I'm probably gonna see it like an hour later.
Dang, and they already got smart.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I would call you.
An hour later.
So for now on, somebody gets smart with me, I'm gonna just put a heart on it.
I like it. Put a thumbs up.
I'm gonna just put a thumbs up.
No, but honestly, you know what? Communication is key. Communication is really key of all relationships. Friendships, family ships.
Everything.
Communication is key. And you know what? A lot of us don't know how to communicate. You know what? We need to have a communication class. Everybody has a class. Let's have a communication while texting class.
Texting etiquette.
Yeah, class. Put class at the end because they ain't expecting us to say class. Put class at the end. We're having a communication during texting class. Date coming soon. May, maybe. Yeah. Maybe May, like, I don't know. The end of May 29th or something like that.
This was, oh man. I'm sure a lot of people can agree. So message me on anchor.com. Hit me up on Instagram in my DMs, Hot Toddy with me Nani. I'm also on TikTok. This is available on Apple, Spotify, and yeah.